It's all change in the Formula One circus this year. New regulations mean we can throw the form book out of the window. It's a clean slate where anything could happen here today as we get the 2017 Formula One World Championship underway. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 16 corners and 3.3 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles an hour. The close proximity of the barriers makes accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. I, for one, can't wait to get started. And there's another very excited little chap here beside me as well. It's our very own Anthony Davidson. Great to see you again today.
Thanks for that, Crofty. And I'm really anxious to get underway here. We've got all the makings of a great race today. World champions in competitive cars, lots of drivers on form, and I suspect a few strategists on the pit wall looking to try something a bit different and maybe jump their cars up the order.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. It's Felipe Massa on pole position today, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Bottas, Kimi Raikkonen and Ricciardo, Verstappen, Perez, Ocon and Roman Grosjean, Stroll, Kvyat, Nico Hülkenberg and Magnussen, Sainz, Palmer, Fernando Alonso and Stoffel van Dorn, Wehrlein and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Great start to the season. Let's convert. We're not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice start. Watch the RPM on the full start. We don't want to book down. The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights. That's a good start. Keep it up. So far. Switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A? We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the super softs. Hamilton's just made a move. What happened? Let me know you're okay.
Strike order of India livery despite changing their usual orange colour scheme. This year warm up.
A great win then for the Mercedes team today. Tell me, Ant, what was the key to this success?
The difference was clearly in the strategy. You could tell they'd done a lot of work on the pit wall to really optimise each stint and get the most out of the tyres. And it highlights just how much of a team sport this really is. But credit to the driver as well, though. There's no good having a well-oiled machine behind the scenes without a talented hand on the wheel, of course.
So as I say that, we can see the drivers coming out now to collect their trophies. It's yet more silverware to take back to their base in Brackley after another excellent Grand Prix. And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Lewis Hamilton takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after an excellent result. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Well, after a drive like that, it's got to be Nico Hülkenberg, hasn't it? Very clean, very smooth. He can be really pleased with that one.
On to the constructors then. Mercedes moved to the top of the table. After all this drama,